Alright, well I did tell you the next time that I started my recording I was gonna be at a safe house, which I managed to make my way back to. So we need to continue on our little like exploration journey of looking for these last couple nursery rhymes and whatnot. Um, if I remember correctly, there's two here in Bright Falls. So we have that one that is marked in the map. Let me go back to the map here. There we go. So we have the one that is marked in the map up here down the road, along with another lunchbox. Which, by the way, let me check and see how many. We have three more lunchboxes to find, but I'm pretty sure two more lunchboxes to find now. Okay, so this will be one of two, and then we'll have one more to find, and then that should help us with the case of who left the lunchboxes behind in the first place. Um, and all these clues and like cases and stuff, like I said, I'm trying to polish off before we continue on with Alan's side of the story. Um, so we checked pretty much everything in the main town. Sorry, in the main town itself. Um, so what we have to do now is we're gonna go back up the road here. It says we have something to investigate by the ranger station too. Um, did we not investigate that last time? I guess not. And then we can go down to by the nursing home area and see if there's anything around like that general vicinity that has like a nursery rhyme or anything we can check out. But first and foremost, let's go back up the road towards where we were headed, where the nursery rhyme and stuff was. Because if you remember last episode, I found it and then I realized, oh, I'm about to hit the recording cap for the video, so I had to double back to a safe house. Um, Obviously off camera I had to delve back to a safe house because I felt like by the time I reached a safe house then the video would have been over anyway. But anyways, I'm rambling on too much. Let's go and get this nursery rhyme, hit this investigation point here, get this lunchbox, get whatever's in this container here, and then move on from there. I have no ammo in the shotgun, so we're gonna have to make do with just the crossbow and the pistol right now. Um, Let me actually, while I'm at it, let me check the. Is there anything I'm not using right now that I can probably... Um, you know what? I'm gonna just keep two flashbangs right now, so I'm gonna put those flashbangs away. Um, I'm also gonna put these a couple more charms in here, and then move this first aid kit up here to this row here. That way we have this whole entire like bottom row open for anything we want to put in there. Like, hopefully you come across more shotgun shells because I know like the shotgun's probably the weapon I use most. Um, which by the way, let me heal. And now we got to go up the road here towards that nursery right now. Make sure I'm taking the right path. Yeah. So it says down the road and then around. We still got to keep going down the road. Eventually, we'll hit the little like fork in the road where we can branch off to the ranger station where there's an investigation thing there, quote unquote investigation point. We're almost up to it. What's that? Right down and around here. Up these stairs here. So this is where I was before, when the Taken wanted to start attacking me in the first place. Okay, so it's in here, it says. Shut that. Aha! Test sites in Bright Falls, location arrangements, Ranger Station 1, Bunker Woods 2, Boatyard 1. So, where does this go on the case board? In the nursery rhyme section. NPC file listing test sites in Bright Falls. Okay, so we just have that one in. Okay, so we just have the one here because we have that letter that we just found here. So we just have that one nursery rhyme that we're coming up on here, and then we can finally go back to Cauldron Lake. Well, we can go back to Cauldron Lake after we find the last lunchbox as well. But it's good we found that. To go up this way. Am I gonna have to just loop and go down? Because it doesn't look like I could just like drop down from any point. Yeah, it's gotta keep going up the road here now. Again, you're gonna see me opening the mini map. You're gonna see me opening the map a lot while I'm walking around here, just to make sure that I'm not passing it and still going like within like the correct general direction.
Oh, another rhyme.
All right, so the rhyme is here. Before we do that, let's go up a little further here where it says the container and the lunchbox is. Lunchbox is going right past the lunchbox. The container's down here. Or allegedly down here. You know how it does that weird thing where it says it's down here and then it just doesn't want to spawn. It says the lunchbox is up this way.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Okay, there we go. Remember, the story won't let anything bad happen to us unless it's good for drama. And then... it says we're like right on top of the container. Let's do the nursery rhyme first. So what does this one say? To the beach a child went wandering, pretty shiny rocks she's gathering, but from the water a monster rose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose, a flapping wing and dragging toes, but the child was wrong, it was her mother all along, on a boat grabbing a towel that's already gone. So we have... so the monster goes in the water, I would assume. The mother would probably be the boat. So let's put the child doll here, the monster doll in the water, and then the boat would be the mother.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I love it when I'm right. Yeah, okay. So we had to do that nursery rhyme to
Witchfinder Station. I've been there before. Worth checking out.
Oh, you assholes, huh? You know what? I'm getting sick of you guys.
Come on.
Didn't I just reload too? Like, this shit. Get the hell off of me. Can't the guy reload in peace? God damn, dude. Jesus, Pete. Warning, property of the Federal Bureau of Control, Department of Parafictional Research, lead researcher Dr. Campbell. Keep this container locked at all times. The test item within is to be kept separate from the others, as well as a safe distance from the main testing facility, Witchfinder Station. Okay. So, we've got all that said and done now. We have the nursery rhyme. So now, I think what we should do is go up the street, go to where the nursing home and stuff is, see if there's anything around that general vicinity and stuff that we haven't found yet, and then from there we'll go to Cauldron Lake. Well, obviously we had to go back to the main town to go to Cauldron Lake first, but still, I think that's our most logical step, especially because we're gonna need more ammo anyway. And if I come across any enemies on the way there, I'm just going to ignore them. They are not worth the time and ammo. But I'm pretty sure they'll stack you up with ammo by the time you actually start the end game. Actually, just check. Okay. Just wanted to check the time of the recording real quick, but we're still good. Alright, so let's hit up the safe house now that we got that nursery rhyme. We're making very good progress so far. Let me add these to the case board too.
What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go? What's the worst that can happen?
You get jumped by an enemy. The file says not to bring the doll to the Witchfinder Station in Cauldron Lake. Must admit, I'm a little curious. Father doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle.
They're actually kind of cute the longer you look at them.
There were 13 dolls scattered around the area. Rhyme found near the shoreline in the woods near Bright Falls. Found all the nursery rhymes in the Bright Falls area. Okay, good. Okay, so we just need one more lunchbox. And like I said, I feel like the lunchbox is going to be down by the nursing home, because that's the only place that I haven't exactly thoroughly checked. Let me look at the map again real quick just to make sure, because we went to the ranger station. Obviously there was nothing there. I feel like if we combed like the area like around here by the boatyard and stuff, it would have showed that there was a lunchbox there, and there wasn't. So the only other logical option, I mean, we can check again if we go down the if we like take the alternate way back. We can check again and see if there's anything there. I don't think there's gonna be, but we can check and just be on the safe side. But for now, let's go up the road to the wellness center and the nursing home in general and see what's what there. Just gonna keep opening the map too while I'm at it, just to see if anything decides, oh hey, look, you missed me, or you missed me, sort of thing. Which, to be honest, I don't think it's gonna happen, but we still technically have that locked door in the lodge too. That says there's a bunch of containers in there. Oh hey, we found all, like, literally what I was just saying. What was I just saying? So there's a manuscript page around here too. Oh, here it is. Rose at bingo night. This is from, okay, so we have two. We have Rose receives a message from chapter 6. Rose at bingo night from chapter 5.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out.
What is this,
Some
the Practical
of them would try
Jokers?
to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting
Did you guys
out.
know what
It was like herding a
part of
crowd
Impractical
cats.
Jokers I'm referencing that you guys are
Rose didn't mind.
goated?
She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings.
I'll explain in a
waiting
second
for
here.
the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ahti was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
There's a part of Impractical Jokers, which, by the way, we have 2 more manuscript pages to find for chapter 5. 1 more to find for chapter 3. 1 more to find for chapter 2. And then 2 more to find for chapter 1. But yeah, there's a part of Impractical Jokers, it feels weird that I'm explaining this in this video, but there's like a punishment where Sal has to keep yelling bingo at like a bingo night, and he never has bingo.
Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
Again, the subtitles were kind of behind on the narration there, but I mean, all right. So it says the lunchbox is the last lunchbox is up here. Yep. Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Alright. So now we've found all the lunch boxes. So I think it's only fair that we can go back to Cauldron Lake now. But before we do that, I want to go up to the nursing home at least once real quick, just to see if there's any like manuscript pages or anything lying around here now. Just because now that I know that there is. Now that I know that I have the collectible thing, I can actually find them. So Odin loses an eye. What's That's from chapter 7.
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high
Well, chapter
above
7
its
is
dark
Saga story
waters.
anyway.
Thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Let me go into the wellness center here real quick and see if anything else reveals itself on the map. Haha. More ammo, perfect. See if we can't find any more manuscript pages or whatnot. And we should also check the basement again, but I think we loaded the basement. But I do want to go back down to the basement again one last time. There's a couple areas we haven't really like explored yet. That would be good to check out. We have that hand flare that is forever and eternally glitched. Can't go down here. I hear what sounds like it's taken. I'm not going to engage with any enemy quite yet. Not until I'm sure that I've looted everything. As that light so nicely decided that I wanted to go out on me. Let me shut this door real quick. Is there anything behind it? There is. Shotgun shells. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna save those though. I'm not gonna waste those. Keep looking around here. Is there anything else in this room? No, nothing in here. Okay. Shut that door. Nothing else left in here either. Alright, so then have we checked everywhere in here then? Right, we came from the back way. And so far there's nothing appearing in the behind the reception desk or anything either, so I think we were pretty thorough with that. Okay, anything else in here that we can look at? No, the only thing that's in here is that locked door. What I do want to do though is, like I said, I want to go around to the basement just one last time. Even though right now it's showing there's nothing down there that we can actually like see or do. I just want to see if just like stepping into the basement will like open up anything else on the map. Probably not though. And that locked door that it says is there is the that one that was either blocked or glitched. That because I think that's the one we already unlocked. I ran past it.
It doesn't budge.
No, yeah, that one's blocked. Okay. So it's like not every door can be opened here. Alright then, well... we've pretty much explored like everywhere and stuff. We've gotten all the lunch boxes and everything, which was my main goal in the first place. And yeah, aside from that, like, we just need to go back to Cauldron Lake and do that last nursery rhyme there. And then we can finally continue on with the story, like I have been putting off now for like 5 parts, because I've just been caught up in this collectible investigation, which I love doing. Which reminds me, wait, shit, wrong button. There we go. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that that mark all nearby resources charm on until I don't need it anymore. Okay, so the Valhalla nursing home charm increases effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, the only other room up here is the locked door that Ahti forbade us from going into. So now we can head back using this path and then go up and see if there's any manuscript pages along this path. Because that's the only real thing we have left to look for is manuscript stuff. Right, that gate, yeah, that gate's blocked. We can't go through there. I feel like maybe there'd be like more manuscript pages like in like Watery and Cauldron Lake too, that we haven't found. But I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna go around just like actively searching for them. So I'm just gonna see if any come up like while we're headed back toward the main town square. Because I don't want to delay the story too much longer. We hit the safe house just in case any Taken decide to spawn on me. So far, nothing's really appearing on the map so far for stuff that we can pick up in terms of like manuscript pages and whatnot. But I'm gonna keep checking every time I get like closer and closer to the town square. It says there's a container, looks like on Harbor Street, in the backyard of Harbor Street. I'm curious though as to how we get in here, because they wouldn't just show like 50 million containers in that area for nothing.
I can't force it open.
Now I'm curious. Okay, well, I just looked it up. Apparently, we're going to find all the deer heads for that, so that's obviously something we're not going to be able to do. Anyways, let us go to this container over here before we head back to Cauldron Lake. There's a few containers actually back here in the sheriff's station. Okay. That should actually come in handy for any like materials and stuff, so let's get those first. Okay, now so the containers is actually within the station itself. Okay. Alright, so we have one up this way.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Elmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Elmo.
Okay, cool. So we got a little bit of extra dialogue with
I'm so sorry.
with Elmo. More shotgun shells. Thank you. So there's another container out here. Oh, I see it. I think. No. Wait, do I? So there's one at the end of the hall here. What the fuck? You guys just saw that too, right? So it says this is the container right here, but there's nothing here. Maybe isn't there a thing there where like it'll spawn in and like after you do like a certain like interaction with something? Shut this door. Nothing in here either.
You were better than me.
It says there's something here too, but I don't see it. Let us go, just want to check all these cells now too. See, it says in this one there's some stuff too, but again, there's like nothing in here, so. Like even just like clicking around in here or anything, there's nothing in here. Alright, well. Yeah, see, even where it marks that container at is like there's nothing here. That's weird, dude. That's so weird. Okay. Well. I'm not gonna waste too much time worrying about that. Let's go back in here real quick, and then we'll go downstairs and see if there's anything to clear downstairs, or allegedly anything to clear downstairs, and then from there, we'll finally go to Cauldron Lake and do the last nursery rhyme, and then we'll go back to Alan. We have a flare. So I don't get it. Are they just like marking containers just because there's containers around here? Because like obviously like none of these things we can actually like interact with and open, which makes no sense. But I mean, I understand. Like I said, if it's just like marking containers that are just like down here as like containers per se, but at the same time, like why would you even do that? Like that just makes no sense. Also, another thing I'll never understand: why are there containers that have just like blatantly nothing in them? Alright, let me save this here. Yeah, so we already searched this, so why is it not like I don't know, that whole thing is weird. I say it a million times. This whole entire like map is weird and very, very glitchy. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go back to Cauldron Lake. Excuse me. Alright. So, we have to head to the Witchfinder Station, which is all the way up here. So, what's the best direction to take for that? Is there a short path to take? There's kind of a short path to take if we go and cut through where the crime scene is. So yeah, I think that's our best route is to cut through the crime scene. Again, I really like the whole like balance between the two stories. You have Alan investigating the dark place, and you have Saga like doing all these like crime scenes and stuff, which also like allow you to like piece together the puzzle. So that's pretty cool. Also, that reminds me.
Rose did all this for me. She completely believes that I am the hero in Wake's story. She should be a bit more critical of a person who tries to control people's lives.
Found all the lunch boxes hidden around Bright Falls. Says we have one more clue for the who left these things. Let's talk to someone. So that would obviously be Rose, probably. And Rose, I'm pretty sure, was back in Bright Falls, maybe? I could be misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure that's where Rose was. Yeah, so we gotta cut through the crime scene, and then we gotta loop upwards. So we're going past the crime scene now. We gotta wrap around this way. And follow this path up. Witchfinder Station this way. I also want to check just to see if there's any like manuscript pages that pop up on the map. So I think I've only been over here once since getting this charm. That's a dead end.
Water's edge.
Yeah, you got that, boys. Have fun. Alright. Let's do this.